You know, as I record more videos, it should be a total hint that anything that's behind me on that screen should indicate what I'm going to be talking about today. And if you're not familiar with that logo, it's HDD COIN. So stay with me on this one, guys. Alright, first off, I have to show this off. I am part of the sheep army. Why? Because it has been treating me pretty well. Now, yesterday was the biggest dip, and of course, this is not a whole Shiba video, but I am going to talk a little bit about it because yesterday's dip was ridiculously low. I mean, it hit around like 48, and when I say 48, that's a fraction of a penny. And from that 48, it jumped all the way back up to like 58. It like 10-12% return back in a single day. We're actually back up at 5.85% since yesterday's lowest low, and today we're back at like the 54-55 range. So that's pretty impressive in my opinion. So the Sheep Army has something going on over there that I'm very bullish on. Okay, so now let's go back to what I'm originally going to be talking about. So today I got into looking at HDD COIN. I've been seeing a lot of things going on with HDD COIN, a lot of hype and people just talking about it on the Discord. Downloaded the application. So where am I at now? So I downloaded the application, which is the GUI for Windows environment, because I like to see everything. And then I also downloaded the database that is current, and right now it's still syncing. So let me just check right now. I did add all my plots from my farmer. I still have some work to do. All right, I take that back. It's actually fully synced right now, which wasn't too bad. The database was pretty up to date with currently where it was off. The current network space for HDD is 1.75 EIB. Currently, I only have my farmer's plot installed because I haven't done my harvesters, my 2 harvesters right here, up and down. But before I continue, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel if you're new to this, because I'm going to be covering a lot of different crypto news, Chia in particular, and altcoins. HDD COIN is going to be one of them. Now, there are a bunch of forks that I actually recently got back onto Flax. Now, they're not on any exchange, and why am I so bullish on HDD COIN? Well, a few reasons why, and I'll explain. So let me bring you over to my screen. Of course, I like to start my day by looking at this wonderful bubble that indicates what's going up, what's going down, and I kind of just glance at it really briefly to see where is everything at today. So today, as of this week, SHIB is back up at 12.4%, which is pretty cool. Litecoin 28%, which I've already liquidated most of my Litecoins. I actually bought Litecoin back when it was like $30-40, and I was picking up a bunch of them. I actually got rid of them not too long ago. Do I have any anticipation of it going any higher? Usually it stops at that 350 mark and it just goes right back down. Hey, whatever happens, happens, because I don't own it anymore. What else is here? I don't see anything. I see Doge over here all the way in the left corner, which is pretty all right. I mean, I still have some Doge. I still have a bunch of stuff, you know, Ethereum, Bitcoin, but let's not focus on that today. Now, of course, this is Sheep's price right now. I'm talking about HDD COIN. What's so good about HDD COIN? I don't know yet, but they are on an exchange. They had a high evaluation coming off the boat. Once they hit that exchange, they were like, I think it hit as high as, let's see where was the height of this. I think it was released on, this was at $3. At $3, came back down to its, you know, I guess normal price range, which is in the 0.30 cents. Now, this being a fork of Chia, all right, let's see what happens. Let's see what other things are going on with HDD COIN. They're actually on an exchange, unlike the other forks that I've covered, or that's actually existing for Chia and any other Chia forks. So xt.com, I actually went, this is xt.com. This is the website from xt.com. I looked at that, and of course the current price it's pretty accurate. This kind of reminds me of KuCoin. It has a lot of similarities like KuCoin. I've never used xt.com. I've never even heard of it till now, okay? So that's where you can trade it. Of course, there's an HDD calculator. So right now I'm averaging around 2,100 plots. Now I'm not, you know, it's give or take. I'm just roughly estimating right now based on what I've actually, you know what, I could actually pull the exact amount. All right. So if I use the same amount that I have on Chia, I have 2290. All right. So that means each day I would be pulling in 35 cents, and then each month I'll be getting $10.55. Of course, that's not minusing any of the electricity costs. This is just estimated earnings. Is there a advanced calculator? Probably not. I'm not going to dig too much into it right now because, I mean, it's all speculation. At 0.33 cents, it's not horrible, but of course, it's not the most efficient either. But, you know, we'll definitely, I'll have to calculate how much of, how many HDD coins I need to accumulate in order to get $1 million. All right. Actually, let's just start off very simplistically. Let's see how many HDD coins I can get to get $100. All right. Eventually that will happen. So if I base it on this in particular, 10, 20, 30, 40, it'll be in like a year. In a year, I'll get $100. All right. If the price stays flat at where it is today, but hopefully HDD coin can grow. And this is why I think it can. All right. Now, price is okay. All right. For the price. Now, this is the price range where I feel anyone and everyone who has additional space, we're not talking about petabytes, we're not talking about large amounts of terabytes, not 100, 200, but extra space, meaning anyone with a home computer that has possibly 1 extra terabyte goes into HDD coin thinking that because of the lower volume of, because of the lower price range, that it's easier to obtain, or even if they buy it. And you know, the circulation will just keep on going up. Now, I haven't looked into the entire background of HDD coin on how many there's pre-mined coins. There's 3.5 million, which is awesome that all that information is here. Pre-mined blocks, okay, and then the pre-mined USD right now is currently at $1 million. It's not a lot, it's not a little, but it's decent. I can understand the developers would need some kickback in order to keep this momentum going as well. But how would HDD coin make it in the real world? How would it get put out there? It has to be pushed out there, just like maybe not the same way as Chia, because Chia has a whole different initiative going public and IPO and all that other stuff. But crypto guys want to keep it within crypto, not a public offering that associates with a business and, you know, just corporate America at the end of the day. But HDD coin potentially can be, because it's already on an exchange, can be a very lucrative coin based on proof of storage because of the low price entry point, right? So not only can you just use your extra 500 gigs of space or an extra 1 or 2 terabyte drive, or if someone even decided to go out and buy a 4 terabyte drive and say, oh, okay, that cost me $100, I can make it back in a year. That makes sense, right? Doesn't that make sense? That'll be a awesome return. Unlike now, the difference between Chia is that you can't go out and buy a 4 terabyte drive and make that return back in a year. It just, I don't see it happening. Even, I guess if you join a pool, but I think the payoff is a lot lower because of the network space and your contribution to the pool. Now, because HDD is so much lower in the network space, that you have that opportunity right now to accumulate as much as you can, and it pays itself off. Now, this, of course, either has the price flat at where it is today, that it doesn't go up, it doesn't go down. But of course, if the price goes up, you're in a better standing, just like anything else. That's obvious, right? So that's why I'm thinking I'm bullish on it right now because of that. The network space is not too ridiculous, and I think it just needs time to build this following. I am on the Discord, and I actually spoke to Plotzilla, which was a great guy. He's very into it. He's actually part of it, Plotzilla and HDD Coin. He also mentioned to me that there is a store that's going to be coming up, and then that you could just buy merch. There's going to be a bunch of merch, and I like their logo. I love what they did with their logo, to be honest. It's very attractive. It's green. You know, it follows that Chia theme that is greener. Okay. And what else do we have over here? So I think I went over pretty much about HDD Coin, who they are. The one last thing I want to talk about is the HDD Coin Hold On for Dear Life program. So the cool thing about this is that this HDD HODL program, it has the same pig as the poor investor, which I'm just in shock right now because that's exactly what I am, right? So, but anyway, this program allows you to hold your HDD coins into a smart contract. It's not owned by HDD, but it's basically just preserving it. It's almost like having your money in the bank and gaining interest on it, because there is a reward mechanism in place to grant these people who decide to go with this program. Now, why would there be a reason? Why would you want to do this? Well, because if you're a true believer in this coin, you would pretty much put a portion, or a percentage of what you own into this and let it sit there and gain its rewards, or in this case maybe interest on the amount that you submit, right, or put into it. Now, I don't know what length, what durations, what time frame. I don't think it's being treated like a 401k where you can only take it out tax-free when you're 65 plus, but maybe a year, 2 years. And the reason for this is to just really build HDD coin to a level that's more attractive to new investors, right? So you can see if the people are holding these coins, there's value to it, right? Because it just keeps on accumulating. And if everyone decided to jump on this program, everyone would just be, I guess, staking their coins and getting these rewards. As new people come on board, the price just keeps on going up, right? So this 33 cents currently, is it 33 cents? Let's see where it is right now. It's at 31 cents. Could potentially maybe hit 50 cents or 75 cents or even $1 eventually at one point, going forward. So there is a lot of potential because it's open, like it's just space that we can utilize to do this right now. And why not? Because if you already farmed or plotted Chia, you can just jump on board with this and just, initially I thought that we had to create new plots for this particular program, but you don't. You use your existing Chia plots, your NFT plots. So it helps a lot the fact that, you have Chia plots already existing and you just transition over. You don't even transition, you just utilize the same plots that you have existing for HDD coin. Now, you can actually farm multiple forks with Chia, but right now I'm finding a lot of attraction with HDD coin, which I think is I'm going to keep on following up and see where we go with this. And of course, this is just be the first video in this series with HDD coin. So remember to hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.